Check your sound, G, because you'd went out for a second.
It's time for a little comedy, a little content, and a lot of conversation. It's the Geno Jones Show, exclusively right here on YouTube. And now here's your host, Geno Jones.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Showtime, Geno Jones Showtime. I'm here, 7:30 on the East Coast, 6:30 Chicago. Everybody on Central Time. Shout out to Minneapolis, Milwaukee, St. Louis, Missouri, Memphis, Tennessee. Let's do the 3 M's. Milwaukee, Minneapolis, and Memphis. Or if I want to do it by geography, Minneapolis, Milwaukee, Memphis, the 3 M's, St. Louis, Atlanta, Georgia's on Eastern Time. But let's go back to Central Time. How about down in New Orleans where they had the Essence Festival? Was off the chain. Shout out to Vinny B, the official Geno Jones Show correspondent. He was down there. Live in Los Angeles, Las Vegas, and everybody on the West Coast, 4:30, all right? Hey, let me give you a heads up. Programming note off the top. Well, first thing, let me say this first. Like, share, and subscribe. All right, everybody, right now. Click on the like button right now. Before you do anything else, I'm going to need you to click on that like button and tell everybody else to click on the like button. All right, help a brother out, support a black-owned business. You can also support a black-owned business, my media company, financially. I'll tell you all about that. But really, just Geno Jones Show at Gmail. Shoot me an email, or you can use Zelle right there, and I'll give you my Cash App later in the show. So like, share, and tell everybody to subscribe to the channel. Shout out to my subscribers from day one and my new subscribers. We're like at 1.4, 1.5, more than 1.5K. We're coming, baby. We're coming. Yes, yes, yes. And the goal is going to be 1.5 M. That K is going to be an M for a million. So we are naming and claiming that, so you all can help make that happen for me. Programming note, 2 things. No live show this Friday, and within the next 2 weeks, a new start time, 30 minutes early. So it'll be, instead of 7:30 Eastern Time, it'll be 7 p.m. 7 p.m. Eastern Time. It'll be 6 p.m. Central Time. It'll be 5 p.m. Mountain Time, and it'll be 4 p.m. in the afternoon out on the West Coast. Let me jump right in because I got a guest coming up. My guest co-host, she's returning with a guest who is also returning to the show, who's got this amazing event coming up this Saturday. So I'm going to let them tell you all about it, especially for the ladies. This is for the ladies. You will love it. Get your, it's about wellness. Get your body well and your money well. So get your body and your money right. Get your body, mind, spirit, soul, and your pocket purse, or as my grandmother called it, pocketbook. Jeannie, give me my pocketbook. Get your pocketbook right. So let me start off. Yeah, God don't like ugly. And as my grandmother said, he ain't too crazy about pretty. The curse of Orange Hitler. I've been telling y'all, man, that man is cursed. Unfortunately, a lot of y'all voted for this, but now we all have to deal with it. But we, part of the those of us who are melanated, the African diaspora here in America, we are going to be good. Even though we've had some tragic stuff, I'm going to get into that in a second. Because we are all we got, but the truth is we are all we need, and we got everything we need, but the curse of Orange Hitler has struck again, and it struck the USA men's soccer team. I was getting into the soccer team. I got to confess, I'm really enjoying watching the World Cup, because the funny thing is, you see the nations that were the colonizers that invaded and raped and pillaged and stolen and just basically came in and stole human capital, stole resources and materials. So here it is. It's weird because watching the World Cup, you see those worlds collide. You're seeing what Senegal played France and almost beat France's ass. And Senegal was colonized by France. And then you see these other countries, all these European countries that are playing these African nations, like, because Cape Verde, man, Cape Verde came that close to beating the brakes off, what was it, last week? Argentina, which is one of well, I guess I could throw, let's put it this way. As of today, I could make an argument the three most racist countries on the planet, because America, we like to be number one. So unfortunately, too many, especially now, we're number one for the wrong things. Three most racist countries in human existence on this planet: USA, Israel, Argentina. Now, why do I say that? I'm gonna make it real simple. So I think the UN, there was a vote that basically there was a vote to say that slavery, the transatlantic slave trade, was horrible, and it should have never happened. I'm paraphrasing what this resolution said. And there were three countries that said, "Oh, hell no, we're voting no to agree with that statement and resolution." Good old US of A. Boy, that racism train is never late. It is always on time. It was the United States, it was Israel, and it was Argentina. And just do some research. Google Argentina, how they virtually, between disease, war, and just importing Europeans from Spain, Italy, and Germany, they basically, and then they tried to literally, how can I put this, to figure out a way to sex the black out of their population. I'll tell you about that another day. But you can find it, just do a little research. You can find it on social media. But let's bring it back. So I'm tying it all together. The curse of Orange Hitler is struck again. So the U.S. soccer team, they lost to Belgium. Belgium is a little country like between France and Germany. So you got France and Belgium, and then Germany, and then you've got, the geography is not important, but it's a European country. Literally, they share a border with France. They're like right next to France. Just think of, if you're in Illinois, you go to Indiana, or New York, New Jersey, California, Nevada. It's just like that. They share a border, right? So now, Belgium, the Belgium team, which got a whole lot of brothers, a lot of African brothers that's immigrated. All these, France's team, out of like probably 25, 23 of the players is black. They probably got two white dudes and a white coach. So Belgium, I'm looking like, it seems like half that team is black. Now France, the African population of France is under 10%. So, and then Belgium the same. It's like, wait a minute, y'all, where all these black folks at? And then you don't want all these European countries talking about, oh, too many immigrants, and they're diluting the blood and ruining the blood, but y'all want them to kick that soccer ball for you all's ass. Same with America. So now we lost to Belgium 4-1. Now, the game before, his brother named Flo Ballerin, who ironically is the kind of dude that only hates. As a matter of fact, they're trying to pass a law. They call them immigration babies, and they say, remember he said, we don't want people coming from no shithole countries. He's talking about Africa and the Caribbean countries where, the African diaspora has a heavy influence, of course, like the Dominican Republic, especially Haiti, because he got a hard-on for Haiti. Haiti, he does. Now, so this kid, one of the star players, one of the best players on the U.S. soccer team, was this kid named Flo Ballerin. Now, ironically, his mother came to visit her sister back in 2001. She was 7 months pregnant. She had to deliver the baby early. She was trying to go back. I think she had the baby in July. She was trying to go back to Nigeria because she's from, London. They are Nigerians and they moved to London. So she's in America, has a baby July 2001, September 11th, 2001. She can't get out of the country. They won't let her go. So now here's this kid who could play. He could have played for America, the USA. He could have played for Nigeria. He could play for England. He played for America. So he got called a foul. Look, I'm not going to be a soccer commentator here. I'm not going to try to break it down. But they gave him something called a red card, which means like being suspended for one game. And the suspension, the play was really bogus. It's like, yeah, come on, y'all. He wasn't supposed to be suspended for that because it was an accident. He stepped on this guy's foot, but it wasn't intentional. He didn't he's running and he's just having to step back, and the dude's foot was there. It was an accident. They both was going for this ball. So FIFA, the organization that runs the World Cup that's corrupt, they suspend the kid. Orange Hitler calls the president of FIFA, who he's in bed with. Yes, his boy, who's corrupt too. The president of FIFA, who gave Orange Hitler this replica, this bootleg version of the World Cup that goes to the team that wins the World Cup, and then he gave him this fake peace prize. So that's, the president of FIFA got his head so far up Orange Hitler's ass. If Orange Hitler smiles, you would see the president of FIFA's face and his eyes looking at you like that. Okay, so Orange Hitler gets on the phone. Hey, I'm gonna need you to, we won't kick him out of America, but first, I'm going to need you to let him get on that field so we can try to win this World Cup. So Orange Hitler calls the president of FIFA. The president of FIFA, he reverses this, he lifts the suspension, and the kid is able to play. So now the world is enraged. They're like, where do they do that? Oh, they do that in America? Is that, the president of the United States can call the president of FIFA and just say, oh, you got to let that dude play? Woo! Man, even the white dudes on Belgium was like, hold on, wait a minute, hold my beer, or hold whatever the hell I'm drinking. And then, the brothers was like, all right, we got you. Monday, the USA men's soccer team got the brakes beat off their ass, 4-1. Like in soccer, 4-1 is like losing 40. In football, it's like losing 40-10. That's like you got your ass beat. And then after the game, they were doing like Orange Hitler does it with his stiff ass, no rhythm, YMC. He a weird dude because he's always talking about men are handsome and he's a handsome, fine looking and virile. And, when he had that USC thing, they're just strong and look at the muscles and they're handsome. And then his song is YMCA and he's doing this. Hey, listen, do you? Hey, whatever. Love and be whatever you into, just be yourself. I ain't judging, but what I am judging, don't be a hypocrite with it. Don't be like anti-LGBTQ, but then you sure do. You doubt, protest too hard. You go hard against the gay and lesbian community, but you got some gay tendencies, which is all right, but embrace it. Maybe that's one of the reasons you pissed off. You need to come out of that closet, possibly, whatever, I'm just saying. But so the Belgian players, after they beat the brakes off the USA, they were on the field like, yeah, the curse of Orange Hitler. He cursed the Knicks. The only game that the New York Knicks lost in the NBA Finals was the game that he showed up to at Madison Square Garden. I told y'all that man was cursed, but you didn't believe me, but maybe you believe me now. All right, let me bring my guest on. I got some stuff I want to talk about tomorrow. This kid, Nolan Xavier Wells, who disappeared, went out with a friend of his, supposedly allegedly four friends, white boys, friends of his, on a boat. The brother didn't come back. They found his body in the water the next day. We had an incident with a sister, Tamara Horsford, sister, black woman, mother of 5 kids, sleepover with her white girlfriends. The next morning, all the white women wake up, the black woman found dead in the backyard. And then there's a story about a kid, Kendrick Johnson. They found him rolled up in a gym mat in Georgia. So that's going to be my monologue for tomorrow. So I'm just giving y'all a heads up. I'm going hard in, but I got to bring on my guest. Well, my guest co-host, she's a superstar. She is Miss Plus Size Charleston. She's the queen of all media, social media, a guest co-host on my show doing her thing. So she is making her triumphant return. Yes, triumphant. You like that word, Kate? Her triumphant return with a guest who was on our show earlier, who has an amazing event happening this week. She Means Business. It's going to be live. Welcome, Kayla and Coach Liz, back to the show. Hello, ladies. What's happening with y'all? How we doing?
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello. How does Tyler say it? How does Tyler Perry say it? Caleb. Hello. Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah.
Welcome back, Kay. What's happening with you?
What's good, G?
I
I'm
thought
I'm right here, man.
I thought you divorced your brother. You know how you can divorce your family? I said,
Don't do
damn,
that.
she done
Don't do that. Don't do
she done
that.
divorced
Don't
me
do
there. What's the term when
No.
or what is it? Not liberate when kids want to legally get away from their
Yeah, I
parents.
know what you're talking about.
Emancipated.
I can't remember the word,
But
but I know.
Emancipation.
Emancipate.
yeah, emancipate. Yeah, right. Not to mention
No.
that white Juneteenth day was Saturday, and then the real Juneteenth was June 19th. So I'm like, oh, is my sister emancipating herself from me? What we do?
No, she did not emancipate herself. She turned 50 and she's been having a pity party for a little while now. Because when I tell you that perimenopause thing, and I know what Coach Liz about to talk about ties into that a little bit because we're talking about wellness and sisterhood and all that good stuff. But the pity party I've been going through, sir, it wasn't you. I didn't like nobody for the past month. How about that?
Oh Lord.
I didn't
Yeah,
like
I
nobody.
know. I know.
I didn't like nobody.
I know, because we had a conversation a couple weeks ago. I
Yes.
finally caught up with a coach, and I had to. We had a little conversation. I'm like, girl, listen,
You know I be trying to dodge you, G, because
you
I will
right.
give you that.
I'm like, no,
You, we
that's
locked in.
that's
We are
that.
absolutely locked in. So you always
Yep.
know when I call myself going into hiding, and it's kind of hard to hide because like people who are really locked in with me, people that are really connected, they recognize that I was kind of MIA, and I was going through it. Like I said, perimenopause, like all jokes aside, that is, oh my gosh, I would hear women talk about it and I was like, oh, that's how that sounds, like that's going to be interesting. And when she came when Perry Patty came and started tapping on my door, I was like, oh, this raggedy so and so. It's a lot, it's a lot. So I'm
It is a lot.
embracing 50. I'm fearlessly 50. But ooh, when I tell you my faith has been tested, my faith has been tested because ooh, it's been something. It's been something. But I'm here. I'm back. I'm back. I'm good.
Well, that's the enemy. You said we
Hallelujah.
rebuke the enemy. We don't mess with the enemy. We don't f with him at all.
I
Coach
know.
Liz, welcome back.
Thank you.
So
Thank you,
listen, Coach,
Geno, for having me back.
I'm glad.
Thank
Listen, I'm
you,
glad you came back.
Caleb, for inviting me.
Come
Say
on,
again.
you always invited. Don't play. Stop. Don't
Thank
even play.
you.
So, Coach, now this is what I want to do. For those who may not have got a chance to see you when you won the last time, just give us briefly your origin story, and I want to segue into this amazing event, She Means Business Live. Tell us the origin story behind that, and what it's all about, and how people can come and be a part of it.
Absolutely. So my story is that I think I was 52. Uh, I was Superwoman, kind of like Chrissy, right? I had a big old S on my chest, a small one on my back, doing all the things for all the people, juggling all the balls. And I woke up one morning and half of my body quit working. I couldn't walk. I couldn't use anything on the left side of my body. My mouth, my ear, my eye, even. Um, and of course, being Superwoman, I never imagined that I would have a stroke. I didn't even know what that would look like. And when they gave me that diagnosis, I was like, well, what does that mean? And when I began to get the reality of what I was dealt with at that point, it was very, very difficult for me to even wrap my mind around it. And so I was like, how am I going to live? How am I going to do simple things? You know what I'm saying? And I could have had a pity party, thought about it for just a half a second. And then I thought, I shall live and I shall not die. And I didn't mean even just die in the sense of the word die. I wasn't going to die in the things that I love to do. I wasn't going to die in who I was called to be. I still was going to be Liz. And you know how God does when He calls you, He changes your name. So at that time, in the dispensation of time, uh, God, I asked Him, I said, what did I do to bring this on myself? And He said, you did nothing. This is so that I might get the glory. So I sat there in rehab and I'm like, well, if God is going to get the glory, then I have to do something glorious. And that's when He changed my name from just Liz to Coach Liz. I became a wellness coach. Can you believe that? Somebody with half of a body became a wellness coach. And I asked God, I said, who's going to believe me, God? Who's going to believe
That's
me?
a good question. Like, God, really?
Yeah.
God, I know you don't play, but
Me?
don't play with me. You know,
Yeah, yes.
Jill Scott's got a new song called "Don't Play." That was probably in your head. Come on, God,
That's
don't play
me.
with me.
That's my song. She wrote that for me. But the truth of the matter is, as I began to roll around in my wheelchair, uh, I don't know, this thing inside of me woke up. I had a whole new attitude about stuff. If you thought I was Superwoman before, in my physicality, my mentality was supernatural, and thus Coach Liz started. I was invited to talk to people at different churches, different events, because people were like, how can you be so happy and you got half your body, girl? You know, and the truth of the matter was that God didn't make it hard for me. Things came easily to me. And in my learning and in my journey, the things that He allowed me to learn were seeds that I could plant into other people's life, and God will water them, and we could see the blooming happening.
So, and let's segue. Let's transition. Let's move up to this Saturday. This incredible. I love the title. She Means Business. It's a women's business and wellness.
Yes,
It's an experience. So talk about the experience.
I will. She Means Business. The title has a dual meaning. She, women business owners, she means business, and the women that they serve, she means business. Um, so I spent a lot of years going through rehab and different things, but people can lay stuff before you, but if you don't take of it, if you don't learn it, if you don't eat it, then it does you no good. So the point of having She Means Business Live is so not only people could see, they could get face to face, Geno, with the providers that provide these services and learn how that service can help them on their wellness journey. Because wellness is not one size fits all. It's just not. I remember when I was in rehab, a guy came to me, one of the providers, and he said, Liz, different strokes for different folks. He said they're not all going to be the same, you know? And in my journey, and speaking to people who had strokes, oh, yeah, I got the left side weakness, but I can talk and that person can't, or whatever the case may be. So, She Means Business is it's a 2-day curated wellness event so that the women providers can meet the women that need their service and they can serve them in a manner that they need to be served in. The first day is kind of like and I hate this term, but I'm gonna say it, kind of like a pop-up shop with women in the room, and they get to present all that they are, and like I said, talk to the women who come in, and that's why it's important for the community to show up. There's no registration fee; it's completely free
Wonderful.
because we wanted the resources and the information to get to the people that needed it. And so that's what that day is about. But day number 2, oh my goodness, I'm so excited about the whole thing. But day 2, we have a panel discussion. We've got 3 other women besides myself that are going to come in. They're going to talk about their wellness journey because everybody's got a story, right? And they're going to talk about what wellness looked like for them and how they recovered, overcame all the things, Geno, all the things. But we have this amazing moderator on that day who's going to come in and just bring it all down because she is amazing. She is raw, and we gonna get all the good stuff from Miss Christy K.
So it's this weekend. So is that Friday and Saturday or Saturday and Sunday?
Friday and Saturday, both days. It's 9:30 to 3 o'clock. Yeah, we have giveaways all throughout the event. If you get there in the morning and you got to leave, don't worry about it. We got giveaways in the morning. We got giveaways in noonday. Just all in the hopes of providing resources for these women that they can link up and have better health.
So where's this amazing event going to be?
It's going to be at the Hyatt Place Hotel in Tanger Outlet, North Charleston. They are friends of Coach Liz's My Transition Wellness, and they believe in what it is we're doing, and they've opened their house to us. So yeah.
So that's the Hyatt Place. So if you're driving in for wherever you're going to jump on the interstate, 95 or 26 or whatever, or maybe you're balling, you want to fly in. So it's the Hyatt Place Tanger Outlet in North Charleston.
Yes.
So if you're driving,
Montague Avenue.
Okay, so if you're driving, you've got your navigation. Just type in Hyatt Place Tanger Outlet North Charleston.
Yes, 2 P's, HYATT. I said P, 2 T's.
This Friday and Saturday, that's July 10th and 11th. Yes. 9 a.m. Both days starts at 9 a.m., right?
9:30.
9:30
to 3 o'clock.
To 3 p.m. Okay, got you. So when they come in, they'll see the signs and everything. You guys got some of the main ballrooms on the main level.
It's going to be so visible. They will know, and they will know.
They will know. They will know. You say Stevie Wonder could see when he walk in that joint. It's gonna hit him.
No.
Stevie gonna be like, "Damn, I can see.
I can see. That's Coach Liz."
So Kay, you gonna be hosting and emceeing this event. I know you are excited. You want to give us your perspective on it?
I am super excited about being tied in with an event such as this. First of all, I love being behind a mic. I get great joy being behind a mic. I like setting the tone for different events. I've done talent shows. I've done, poetry event, and I've done, sister circle, sisterhood type things before. This for me is going to be like really special because of the fact that women in business, Black women in business, seeing women that look like me doing their thing and sharing their story and talking about what they went through. Because see, people be playing with us, see, here's the problem. Okay, they be playing with us. We are Black women are the foundation of this beautiful earth, and they play on our top a lot. They treat us, they be trying to disrespect us all the time. But the thing is, you can't beat us. You can't. They try what they do. They try what they with all their might. They do what they do. You can't keep a Black woman down. You can't. You can't do it. But to be able to be in a room with so many other women, the pop-up shop, I'm looking forward to that. I gotta check my account because I know they're gonna get me. I got to see what I'm working with. I'm going to have to tap into that overdrive because I know they're going to have something I want. So I'm looking forward to seeing, the different, items that are going to be for sale, that sort of thing. But the truth of the matter is, the thing I'm looking to forward to the most is the connection. I'm looking forward to connecting with other women that look like me. I am not a racist. I have nothing against Caucasian people, not at all. But when I tell you, it gives my soul great joy, beautiful black joy, when I see women that look like me, owning every bit of who they are, walking in that thing like the queens that we are. You don't have to have a crown. I was a queen before I was crowned Miss Plus Size Charleston. I was a queen before that ever touched the top of my head.
Right,
So
right.
to see other women that have owned their royalty, owned their greatness, and not only in doing that, they're bringing other people along on the journey with them. They're like, so this is the business that I offer. I want to share my story with you. Let me share my me story with you and bring us on that journey. And then I think we doing a panel discussion and everything. Gino, I can't wait. I can't wait because I'm the one thing I hate about having to work, which moderating MC, that's not work for me because I really enjoy what I do. So once I know what the event is, I just go for it. I'm just Christy. I'm Christy. I'm Caleb. Whatsoever. I just do me. But it's gonna be hard to remain in work mode when I want to be in absorption mode. When I want to be able to take in what the ladies are saying, and I know I'm gonna get thrown off. I know somebody they're gonna start talking about something, and I'm gonna forget. It's back to UK love. You're supposed to be asking a question right now. You're supposed to be doing something because I'm gonna be so mesmerized because I know that greatness is gonna be in that room Saturday, Friday, and Saturday. But
Yeah.
Saturday, oh,
Saturday. Yeah.
I'm so excited. I ain't even gonna lie to you, Gino. I'm so excited. I am. I
So,
am.
let me just offer this perspective, and Coach Liz, you can let me know if I'm accurate or off, but I think I'm going to be pretty accurate with this analysis and assessment. So, Kay, when you in an experience like that, I mean, you have a title, but the title is insignificant to the community that you're going to be a part of, and it has nothing to do with the energy and the spirit that's going to be in that room and
Correct.
the conversation, because it's all about it's that's what community and sisterhood and fellowship is all about. I mean, we learn
That
from
part.
each other. uh, the smartest people realize one thing, that there's more that you don't know than you do know. I don't care how many degrees you could have, all kind of
Correct.
degrees from all the
Correct.
all the prestigious universities.
Mm-hmm.
Still, there's more that you don't know than you do know. And when you
Correct.
understand that, it means that
Correct.
you stay curious. Because my grandfather used to tell me, he said, you can learn something from a little baby.
Mm-hmm.
True
So
story.
it's so
Very true
important. And
statement.
so that's the way I operate. Even though our radio sister Savannah teases me and calls me encyclopedia, I'm like, there's way more I don't know than I do know. And that keeps me with that quest and thirst to want to learn, to
That
learn
part.
about myself, to learn about uh, people, humanity, be it a personal relationship, professional, or just learning about the community, about us. So, Coach Liz, how how close was I being accurate in terms of just sharing with Christy? Even she's got the title of like MC and host, but it's going to be an exchange of love and energy and knowledge and wisdom and stories of inspiration that's going to uplift. That's the goal, to uplift everybody that's
That
going to be in the
is
room, right?
that's the mission. You're right. That is the mission. I had one of the panelists call me earlier today and she said, "What is your hope for me? What is your expectation of my role in this event?" And I said, "Just to pour and be poured into." Because I really don't know who's going to be in the room, which is why I love this kind of thing. We don't know who's going to be in the room. We don't know what that person's going to need. And guess what? Like you said, we can learn from anybody. There might be somebody in there that can school us. I'm open. I don't have a structured set plan. My desire is for whatever God wants to come out of this to happen in the room.
You said it best, to pour into each other, because everybody has something to offer. Everybody has
Absolutely.
a story to share. Your
Mhm.
story is, Coach Liz, is a story of inspiration. K Love's, all my viewers who are
Yeah,
regulars, they're familiar with K Love's story and her journey. And each story, even though it's different, it's an inspiration. It's the inspiration of, because we all have had things happen in life to where we had to get up off the mat and like, okay, all right, I'm good. Let's come on.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
We
yeah, yeah.
yeah,
That happened. Let's
it ain't
go.
it, right. It ain't over. Yeah,
Hmm.
I tell people a loss is a lesson. The only time a loss is when you quit. A loss, quote unquote, a loss is just a lesson,
Right.
and life is full of lessons, and
Absolutely.
that's how we get better.
Absolutely.
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 All right.
I think the thing that's so cool about an event such as this is a lot of times sisterhood gets a bad rap. A lot of times I will hear women talk about, the mean girl stuff. They'll say they hate the phrase women's empowerment or women's empowerment brunches and gatherings because there's ulterior motives. But what I can appreciate is that any event that I've been a part of, whether I was an MC or a speaker or simply an attendee, everyone that I've been in, I was able to take something away from it. The biggest thing is because I remain teachable. Even at my ripe age of 50, I'm still learning. I will never sit and be like, I know everything. First of all, nobody likes to know it all. Nobody. Nobody likes to know it all. So I like people who walk around and start sounding like encyclopedias and thesauruses and stuff. Work my last good nerve. I don't do that. Don't do that because you don't know everything. You don't. Nobody does. There's only one that knows it all. He up there. He the
Yeah.
only one that knows it all.
Hmm.
But people get away from that. And what I can appreciate about an event such as She Means Business, because she's standing on her business. She's sharing her business. She's sharing her business, like her business, but she's sharing her business. She's sharing her contribution to her community, to her family. She's sharing it in this room with other women. And I can appreciate that. I can appreciate that. And I appreciate women such as Coach Liz, women who still believe in women's empowerment. They believe in networking. They believe in sharing pure energy, good energy. Everybody ain't on that mean girl tip. Everybody's
That's
not on
right.
that. Everybody's not on that, that click crap. Getting people together just so you can get them in a room so you can talk about them, just so you can try to demean them, dehumanize them. Everybody doesn't operate like that. So I consider myself very blessed. The Lord has
Mhm.
richly blessed me where I have been able to be in rooms with so many different women that simply want they're trying to survive. It's real out here. It's real in the field. And so to come together with
Absolutely.
other women that are saying, you know what, I am my sister's keeper. Like for real, for real. Let's link up. Let's lock up. Let's
Mhm.
do this together. Let's get through this
Yeah.
together instead of going up against one another. Yeah, like we
Um,
ain't got time with all of that. So I'm looking forward. I'm looking very forward. I'm very excited.
And just a couple of things real
absolutely.
quick before I wrap up. The whole mean girl energy, or like dudes that are women that are the contrarians, is always got
Yes,
something to say. This criticizing somebody, can always find fault. That's really a sign of y- y- there's some insecurity inside of you.
Mhm.
absolutely.
There's a sense of I want attention, and it all ties together. You insecure for whatever reason. Trace something in your childhood you didn't get the attention, or you are insecure about something about yourself, and you manifest that in attacking and finding fault because you don't want to take the time and do the work on yourself
Absolutely.
to look in the
Mhm.
mirror and be like, okay, you know what? I got some shit I need to fix in me because
That part.
this is you know this is a front. I'm faking it, but really I'm insecure about whatever it is, and
Whatever it
understand
is.
is that we're human. So it's like I said, nobody's perfect, and nobody's and it's and but let me just say this: we should not, as people, black men or black women, really anybody, but specifically our community, because the larger the outside community, this in the dominant position, economically, politically, socially in America, gets intimidated by our intelligence, our
Absolutely.
excellent knowledge. Is like this kid, this brother, Jaylen Brown, a young brother that plays in the NBA. He got traded from the Boston Celtics to the Philadelphia 76ers. And so even when he was in college, like these scouts, primarily white guys, were intimidated because this kid, he played ball at University of Cal Berkeley. So if you go into Cal, you doing homework, you got to be pretty smart. You just you ain't taking the GED, passing that, and getting admitted into Cal Berkeley. So this
Right.
brother, was intelligent, even, and he acknowledged there are so many forms of intelligence, but he was just he didn't fit the stereotype that they have of young black men. Just shut up and dribble. That's all we want you to do. So,
Right.
they was putting out, well, he has a disease. Thinks he's the smartest person in every room. Well, the brother is pretty smart, but they were upset because he wasn't just going to tolerate any mistreatment. You couldn't just come to him with no bullshit and lie and be like, no,
Right.
hold on, that ain't right.
Right.
And he gonna call you on the bullshit, and
Mm-hmm.
bullshitters don't like to be called on it. They're like, no, you supposed
They
Not
to,
a
can't
bit.
stand.
yeah,
They
you
can't
supposed to
stand.
Not a
let me.
bit.
What happened? Wait a minute, you ain't supposed to. No, you supposed to let me bull. No, 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 no,
Nope.
no, no.
No, we're not doing
We're
that.
not doing that.
Mm-mm.
So he became a problem, and the team, the team he used to be on, the Boston Celtics, traded him. He's good because
Wow.
he got his own shoe deal. He was able to basically, he hired a lawyer, but he was his own agent. So he's like, wait, I can do if I can do this, why am I gonna pay y'all to pimp me?
Right.
But they had a problem with that because he didn't go along with the system.
Right. But the program, right?
Right. Oh, you supposed to let us know. No, I don't need.
Mm.
No, y'all don't give a shit about me. I
Yeah.
I can do this, and I'm
Right.
willing to bet on me. And if it goes sideways, and you know what, he played well. His team, the Celtics, won a championship a couple years ago. He got a big contract valued at like $300 million. So he saved a lot of money because he didn't have an agent. He had to give
Right.
10,
You didn't have to pay
15%.
nobody no cut. Yeah.
But see,
Yeah, that's all
like you
right.
said, the system don't want that because folks is, they want to eat off us, but they don't want us to eat off of
Right. That's the
ourselves.
way they do things.
Correct. Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
and the last point I wanted to make, listen, never apologize for being pro-black. I am pro-human. I'm anti-bigotry and racism and hatred and misogyny, bad vibes and negative energies. We rebuke Satan always. But in America, especially today in 2026, in this climate that we are living in, I am unapologetically pro-black because
Yes.
America, this country, has been unapologetically anti-black, which is a global phenomenon.
Yeah.
And America has been anti-black since it was stolen from the Native American brothers and sisters, and it was stolen from them. And then, not that they steal it, but then they virtually exterminated the whole damn population, damn near. So Malcolm X, you've heard me say this before, K-Love, and I say it so many times. Malcolm X gave a speech in May of 1962, and Brother Malcolm said, the most unprotected, disrespected, neglected person in America is the black woman. And unfortunately, here we are, 64 years later, that is still true.
Very true.
Don't apologize for coming together as black women. As a matter of fact, I'm about to get real here. You look at what happened to the sister Tamara Horsford. Now we're living in a climate where, we have white people who are co-workers and we've established a good relationship, or maybe we have some that we feel are friends, but now black folks are looking around. Do I really know who you are?
Yeah.
You know, because sometimes we find out some of the folks that we thought we were cool and we did things with and we were friends, and all of a sudden they went MAGA and you revealed your true self. And look what happened to this sister, Tamara Horsford, and the kid, Nolan Xavier Wells. He went out with his buddies, white buddies, on a boat. All of a sudden, he don't come back. And then this the part, well, it's so much of this, it really got me. But these white boys were so bold, K-Love and Coach, that they came back to his mother and gave his mother his phone and told Nolan Xavier Wells' mother they don't know what happened to him. You don't know what happened to him. Well, how the hell you got his phone? How the hell you come back to my house with my son's phone and not my son, and you don't know what happened to my son, but you got his phone? Where do you do that at? What kind of bullshit is that? So the point I'm trying to make is that we're living in a time we really, maybe some neighbors that we don't really know who these people are.
True.
So it's like we have to be woke, because that phrase, we created that phrase. Now, folks tried to remix it, but no. 100 years ago, our ancestors created the term woke because they had to live through Jim Crow. That means you had to be awoke. If you were driving from Chicago or Philly or New York down south, you had to be awoke. You had to know what cities not to stop in, the sundown towns. You had to know, maybe take a different route. You had to be awoke and aware of your surroundings, because you could wind up dead. You could be wound up hanging from a tree. And here we are in 2026. And we still need to be woke, because you could wind up found in like a lake. This is a town with Horn Island, so somewhere in the Mississippi, or you could be found in somebody's backyard, or you could be found wrapped up in a gym mat.
Right.
Wow.
Unfortunately. Right.
So, K-Love or Coach, give you your last word, and Kay, you're going to close it out for us.
Okay.
My last word is please do come, but more importantly, bring a sister with you.
And once again, Friday and Saturday, give everybody the location. And if
Friday,
they want,
Saturday at the Hyatt Place Hotel, North Charleston, off of Montague Avenue in the convention center area, from 9:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. both days, Friday and Saturday, July 10th and the 11th.
The Hyatt Place Hotel, Tanger Outlet, North Charleston. I'm sure there's a website if people want to get more information. So the free admission. Free admission.
Free and free.
Do they have to register or anything like that? Any registration?
I'd like them to register. They can go to my website, which is www.theeasestrategist.com.
Give us that again. The what?
www.theease, EAS as in Sam, strategist.com.
I love it. Kate, take us home.
Take us home.
Right on. Well, as I already said, I am super excited about being a part of She Stands on Business. She Means Business live on this Friday and Saturday, like Coach Liz said, at the Hyatt in Tanger Outlet on Montague Avenue. Free registration, free. Y'all know we like the free. Y'all know we like the $0 and 0 cents. We're playing.
Hey, ain't nothing like that free 99, is it?
The free 99. Come on here. The free 99. So yes, if ladies, please, this is a time of, I can honestly attest to, and those of you that are familiar with me, y'all know, I ain't on that bull. I'm not going to sit in and tell you to come somewhere where I think it's going to be foolishness. I can tell you because I ain't got time for the foolishness. I am an honorary senior citizen. I don't have time for the foolishness. I don't hit 50. I don't have the damn time. I can't do it. I am not going to sit here and you're not going to play with my time. You're not going to play with my good heart. The Lord gave me this good heart, and I want to use it in a good way. So I ain't going to sit here. Listen here, ladies. Listen here. Y'all come on out on Friday and Saturday here. Y'all come and meet the Ease Strategist. Come kick it with your girl, K-Love. Come meet some new friends. Come shop. come network. If you are a business owner, if you are an entrepreneur, this is where you need to be. This is where you need to be so that you can see, especially my sisters, my queens, my melanin coded, manipulated people. Come on, girls. Y'all need to see, we need to see people that look like us walking in the lanes that you may even want to drive in. Okay, I see you out there. What the man you see on the radio? I see you out there. Come on, and rap with us. Okay, let's just support one another. Let's pour into one another and be willing to be like seriously. Come in that room expecting to be poured into. Come with a sense of expectancy. Come in there expecting to hear something that you need to hear. Okay, don't look here. If you are a mean girl, go ahead to Tanga outlet or something here. Go to the Starbucks or something here. Okay. Go go thrifting. Okay. Please don't bring your mean behind
Don't come
in the room. Okay. If you're on, it's like I'm being so serious. I'm being a little humorous about it, but I'm so serious. If that is the kind of negativity and the kind of vibe that you carry, you're not welcome because that's not what that room is for. Okay, this room is about transformation. This room is about wellness. It's about community. It's about collaboration. So if you're on that competitive, oh, let me go see what she's doing so I can try to copy her, please take your behind back to the house here. First of all, we ain't got time with that. First of all. Second of all, go ahead to the mall. Go on the Northwoods. No, go to the center of the mall because ain't nothing left there. Go to the center of the mall. Go there because you don't need to be around nobody.
So, Kay, let me just offer this. Let me just offer this because I'm listening and I'm saying, you know what? The mean girls, no, maybe y'all should show up. Now, let me tell you why. Two things are going to happen. One thing I know for certain happen. If the wrong energy come in, just think about it. It's going to be a room full of positive vibes, positive energy, great spirits. I mean, just the energy right here between you and Coach Liz. So multiply that times, let's say 100, 150, whatever. And if your one little funky energy, your little bad energy come up, that one against that 100 is going to get overwhelmed. And two things are going to happen. That mean girl, that energy, that spirit, that good spirit is going to overwhelm that bad spirit. And either that bad spirit is going to be exercised and she's going to be like, well, damn. This is what I needed because they may be seeking it out and don't know how to do it.
Gotcha.
Or that bad spirit is gonna hit all that good energy. It's gonna it's gonna moonwalk quick.
You're right.
It won't take like that bad spirit to be like, we walked up in the woods. Let me turn around and get him, girl. You better get your ass up out of here.
What I hope is that they are transformed by the renewing of their mind.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
You're right. I apologize. I digress. I shouldn't have said what I had said.
I feel you. No, because like you said that you don't have the time, right?
I don't have the damn. You left the part out. I don't have the damn.
You don't have the damn time, but you left out another word. You don't have the damn time. You don't have the damn patience.
I don't. Oh my gosh. No. I had told y'all at the top of this here broadcast. This is perimenopause Patty, and perimenopause Patty don't have the patience she used to have. So I just feel like, in all my worldly knowledge, if you was on that bull, just go ahead, don't come. But the E strategist and my good brother, my soul brother, my Taurus brother, they're correct. Go ahead. Come on, mean girl. Come on with your mean self. We gonna love on you anyway.
Right. Love on you. Either you're gonna be transformed, your spirit, body, mind, soul, and spirit, or immediately you're gonna run your ass. You're gonna move your ass back up out of it.
Very true. Coach Liz, did you want to share? I don't know if you have it in front of you real quick. Did you want to share the name of the panelists, or you wanted that to be saved for people to see?
I don't have it in front of me, but I'm gonna try to go off the cuff.
Okay.
Tiffany Hayes. She's not only gonna be a panelist, but she's gonna be doing sound bath and meditation. I've never seen it. I've heard great things about it.
It's amazing.
Wait. Yes.
Oh, girl, I just got more excited for real.
I tell you, it's gonna be so good. We're gonna have Minister Shawana Williams. She's a podcaster. She I can't remember the name of her podcast. Shawana, forgive me, but she's amazing. We're gonna have my friend and my mentor, Minister Priscilla Johnson. She has got a story, y'all. The Lord connected us by our heartstrings. So I can't wait for you guys to hear what she has to say.
Well, I'm
It's
excited.
gonna be,
All right, one last
and
thing,
then me.
Coach. One last thing before I let you leave. Now, this is a women's business and wellness experience. Are men allowed to attend to listen and learn? If not, no, I get it. Listen,
really
that's a
want
valid
this
question. And if
to
it's
be for
sometimes
women.
this
Let me
is
tell you why. We don't ever have anything for ourselves. We do everything for everybody else. This is time for us to
absolutely.
choose us.
And listen, we do it all the
So,
time. We,
yeah, love you,
we go to
man.
the gym. We got the
Yeah,
guys. We go play basketball, or they go golf, or they go to the cigar lounge, or
yeah,
they go to the strip club. So I,
all the things.
but I just it was a question that I thought I should ask because I'm sure there's probably some men that are listening like, hey, this, just because
Yeah,
it would be a great opportunity to listen and to learn, to hear the women, just that exchange of energy and positive vibes and
yeah.
sharing their stories, so it can help, maybe could help some men in their
That might
lives
be
understand
something
the
that
women
we
in their
do in the
lives better.
future.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
might be
well,
something that we do in the future. Maybe
Yeah.
something for the family.
Yeah.
yeah, something like that. Because I feel like some of them they gonna come in there trying to look for a date, Gino. Some of them they gonna come in there. Their intentions ain't gonna be pure,
Yeah.
and this is about purity. They
Yeah,
gonna come in
wait,
there trying
but
to look for a
now,
date.
Kay, I'm sure if the right dudes walk in there, some of the sisters now they be like, now hold on now.
And that's why they can't beat it because they gonna be a distraction.
Okay, and that's
You
fair.
see,
That's fair.
that
Cause,
would be a
'cause
distraction.
we human. Yeah, we
Yes,
human.
I mean, don't get me wrong. We as human
I'm
too,
sure
Gino. We need
if it was all
we
guys in,
human.
but the right woman coming in, y'all definitely would be. They'd be like, damn. Man.
Yeah, but I
So,
mean,
but you know what? You kept it real, and you would.
Absolutely.
She see,
Absolutely.
Coach was professional. Kate, that's why I love Kate. Cause Kate, she gonna just she gonna pull that skin off that. Just like,
That's
listen,
it.
just a little bit.
if some fine dudes come up in there, y'all gonna be a distraction. We can't.
Because
Wait,
listen, I know if I see some muscles in a nice shirt, I'm gonna forget that I'm supposed to be
all right. So
doing
then the
something.
fellas should kind of maybe like hang out, go to like the lobby bar, and
Go to the
maybe hang
lobby.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't be
hang out at the
outside
lobby
because
bar and wait till
it's
afterwards.
too hot for them to be outside, but do
Yeah.
something else.
Them go in the lobby or something.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
or if they want to come be a part of the breakdown crew when it's all over,
Okay.
and
Yeah.
help the ladies get the stuff out.
Right.
Now that'll work.
I
Yeah.
think the
That will
hotels
work.
got a pool. They can go to the pool and
They do have
Yes.
that. They
or
do have that.
they can go to the lobby
Yes.
bar, and maybe when the
Mhm.
ladies come out, they say, you know what, would you like to have lunch or dinner, something like that. Then
Now that will work. I think, Coach Liz, we need to plan a mix-up, right? Well, first we have the the wellness and the whatnot. Then we
Right,
talk about
right.
a mixer after. I think we should a mixer with a pool party. Since you got a relationship with the Hyatt, I feel like a poolside mixer. I think
it sounds great, Kate.
We can make it happen. We can make
Okay.
it happen.
I think we should.
And you're welcome.
Good looking out, G. See,
Thank you, Brother Geno.
Coach Liz, that one's on the house. You're welcome,
Thank
my
you
sister.
so much. I appreciate it.
Listen, God put that. That's the Spirit put that on my heart. That's why I had to ask.
I appreciate it,
And
brother.
see how the answer came out. It all it
Absolutely.
right. Everybody, the sisters need their
That
time.
was good. That was good.
Brother Malcolm said the protected, neglected, disrespected person in America is the black woman. So give the women, give me time. It's like, all right, baby, go on in there. I ran your bubble bath, some candles. You go ahead and put you some jazz in the ear. Just cut the phone, cut the ringer off, lock the door. We ain't gonna bother you. We gonna be out here. You gonna do your thing. Stay in there as long as you need. And when you come out, then we here. We ain't going nowhere.
There
I
you
love that,
go.
Geno.
See, that's
Yes.
the end.
Good stuff. See, I'm gonna get me one of them. That's why we gonna need the poolside mixer, you see,
That's why
so
we
I
need
can
it.
have me one of them that do stuff like that.
You right, girl.
I got a humble brag, ladies. I'm gonna let you, Kay. So
Humble brag.
yesterday was me and Damaris's anniversary.
Oh,
So
happy
I
anniversary!
did something a little different. I actually wrote a song, and I had it recorded.
Are you
Wow.
serious?
Yep.
Nah, that's sweet, Geno.
How did she
Oh,
respond to it?
Tarika, if you when you go, Tarika heard it. Tanya and Brooke heard it. I got to let Savannah hear it.
really?
So
Nah, Geno.
I'm not patting myself on the back, not at all. But I'm just, but it was
I love that.
it was okay. I want to do something different.
Gotcha.
And
Gotcha.
I was like, I ain't got no big money, because shout out to Little Hendrix, our first grandson. He's here,
yeah.
June 20th. So between the baby shower and then going back out there for his birth, so I'm like, all right. And then I start looking around, did some research, and I tried it. And I said, okay, here's this company. You write the lyrics, and then you pick the music, and if you want a male or female voice. So I said, all right, I'm gonna try this. And when they do it, and they did it quick, they charge you a little extra to do it quick. So they did it quick. I said, either this is going to work great, or if it's whack, then I ain't gonna trip. I'm like, oh, if it's whack, I'll just I've thrown away a lot more money. So, but it worked out even better than I thought it would. So
I love that. I love
really.
That.
But sometimes
did she have waterworks? Who make her cry?
See, them damn Geminis.
She cried, Geno.
Them damn Geminis. I don't know what it is. The only time, the twin may cry if you really, but instead of cry, the twin may whoop your ass.
Yeah.
Them Geminis, they don't.
Yep.
They not like us. They not like Tauruses, Kay. They're not. No, they're not. And because
at all.
One of my best friends, he's family. He's family, Gemini. Another buddy of mine, Chicago, Gemini. My sister in the middle, Gemini. Man, them Geminis, crying.
Yeah, they're different.
They be trying to hold it in. But it's okay.
Yeah, they do not show a whole lot of emotion. They don't.
Oh, so it's just me then. It's not just me.
No, it's not. It's not just you. No.
I see Coach Lee is not her head. So okay.
No, Geminis
are. I'm a Virgo. Whenever I tell people I'm a Virgo, they go, "Oh, those Virgos are." So I don't know what that means, but
I ain't never had an issue with a Virgo. I don't think.
Yeah, we're kind of cool people.
Yeah, because Virgo is a fixed sign or Earth sign as well, correct? Because it's Capricorn.
I have no idea. I need to learn that.
Yeah, I think Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo are Earth signs. So Virgos are usually, to me, are pretty cool. Yeah. If I got any Virgos in my life, then I don't. Yeah.
Coach
if
said,
I got any Virgos,
so.
that work on nerve.
I agree with you, Coach. I think so.
Virgos.
Yeah, I think so.
Thank you, Coach Liz. Thank you, K-Love. RB, She Means Business, live women's business wellness experience, Friday, Saturday, 9:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. this Friday and Saturday. So I know some of y'all got to work. So why y'all doing it? So for folks, it can be off. Friday's one, but Saturday, the majority of you all will be off. Now, some folks, I got to work Saturday. So some folks who work on the weekend can come Friday because they don't have to work. They work on the weekend.
Absolutely.
And then the folks who do the regular 9 to 5, Monday through Friday, you got Saturday. So.
Yes, and yes.
So it's covered. So stop tripping. All right. I can hear y'all. I can hear you talking through TV. All right. That's at the Hyatt.
Yes. Hyatt Place.
Hotel. Tanger Outlet, North Charleston.
Yes,
right. Very close to the airport or the
absolutely.
I-26. If you're driving in I-26, you're right there.
Absolutely.
Thank you, ladies.
Thank you, Geno.
All right. Kay. Love you, Kay. Love you too.
Love you much, my brother. I appreciate you.
All right. Thank you, ladies.
Blessings, guys.
Thank you.
All right. Good stuff. All right. Listen, I'm out of here, guys. We'll see you live Live Thursday. Also, you want to support my media company. It's so important we support Black-owned media. If you like to run a commercial, advertise on the show, be a sponsor, we'd love to have you. Or if you want to support the show, my media company financially, you can do that via Zelle, Geno Jones Show, all one word at Gmail, Geno Jones Show. Or you can Zelle there, or Cash App, $ Dad G Jones, $ capital D, lowercase a-d, capital G-J, lowercase O-N-E-S. We'll see you live Thursday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Now, programming note, no live show this Friday. Within the next couple of weeks, we'll have a new start time, 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. on the West Coast. That's coming in a couple of weeks, less than a couple of weeks, approximately. But we'll see you Thursday, June 11th. I'm sorry, June 9th, because the day's June 8th. Thursday, June 9th. We'll see you 7:30 p.m. Eastern, 6:30 Central, 4:30 p.m. on the West Coast. I'll holler.
Subscribe and tune in to the next episode of The Geno Jones Show, exclusively right here on YouTube.